We're going to be doing Kapalabhati or Kapalabhati breathing today, which is also known as skull shining. It's going to be forced exhales through your abdomen, and this helps with digestion. It helps build those abdominal muscles, that core, but also skull shining is, it helps clear your mind. Now it is a little bit of a fiery pranayama breath work. So if you are an angry or fiery person already, this might not be the best for you. So regular Ujjayi breaths with that ocean sound, that might be something you want to just sit and do instead of Kapalabhati breathing. I love this one because it does give me a lot of energy, and it does help build the strength in my core, and it really does help clear my mind. I do have a little bit of a fiery personality myself, but this doesn't bother me like it might somebody else. So we're going to start by taking one of your hands, can be in Gyan or Chin Mudra. So you can take that left hand and then gather your fingers together, and you can face your palm up or down, whichever feels good to you. If you want to face it down, maybe you're rooting a little bit more. And then we're going to take our right hand, put it on our abdomen, because we want to feel those forced exhales with a very passive inhale. So when we do this, it's almost like, and this is the way my best friend and instructor described it, we want to pretend like we have a little feather on the end of our nose, and we're going to try to blow that feather up with each exhale, and then, like I said, passive inhale. So I'm just going to show you a couple rounds, and then we're going to do 3 rounds with breath retention. If you know the bandhas and you know how to engage your bandhas when we do the breath retention, please feel free to do that. For today, I'm just going to sit up nice and tall to demonstrate. So I'm going to put my hand on my abdomen. I'm going to inhale fully and completely. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. So that was just a demo. I did 15 rounds of breath. We're going to do just 15 rounds of breath. If you feel faint or anything like that, again, stick with the Ujjayi breath instead. Just inhales and outhales, just nice steady in and out breaths. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the 3 rounds. So inhale. If you'd like to close your eyes, you can do that. Exhale. Inhale. And we're going to begin. Exhale all that air out. Inhale. Exhale fully and completely. Inhale. Sit up nice and tall and retain your breath. And exhale. Inhale fully and completely. Exhale. Inhale, get ready to begin. And begin. Get all that stale air out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. And as you see, we're retaining the breath a little longer each time. Inhale for the last round. And begin. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale and retain. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. And then just sit, open up your palms. Feel any kind of energy that you feel in your skull, in your abdomen, in your fingers. You might feel some tingling. Might feel a little more energy. That's a great start to a morning practice to get you energized, maybe not so much at night, but that is Kapalabhati, or as my instructor calls it, Kapalabhati, but we will say it however we want to say it. You guys have a wonderful day. Namaste.